I'm Don Smith.
And I'm Bill Cartwright, and this is June 25th.
We're on YouTube at your convenience. Just use What's Happening in Miami County video, and up will pop our program.
Yep.
And you can watch the current program, or you can watch any in the past.
Yep.
So, Bill, what have you been up to?
Well, mowing, it never ends, at least not this time of year. So it's like I've had to mow about every 4 days or so. And of course,
you keep putting that?
I put fertilizer, I put fertilizer on it, and that, of course, up it comes. And we've had good rain and all that. And I noticed also the crops are doing really well this year so far. The ones that were able to get them in the ground, they're really popping up.
Looking really good.
But so I've been doing that, and of course went to a viewing the other day for Doug Stillwell, a good friend of ours.
Sad day.
It was a sad day, very sad day. He was a great guy, and he's going to be sorely missed. He really is. But then, other than that, I've been getting ready for a trip we're going to take.
I'm really excited about that too. I think it'll be a really great thing.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Really are. But so that's kind of basically what I've been doing. So what have you been up to?
Well, about the same kind of stuff. Just a couple doctor's appointments, and I've been doing some yard work, and we've been doing some repainting. When you have historic facilities like this courthouse, it requires constant upkeep, and so we repainted our front entrance of the house and all that to get ready, and we've put in some new stuff. So that's kind of exciting. And the Piqua Caldwell Historic District is considering a redesign of the boulevard on Caldwell Street, and so we've been working a little bit on that. And of course, we have a plan for the neighborhood night out in August, and we're getting all that put together. So those are the kind of things we've been working on. I had a park meeting, the hills at Piqua going into town. We keep talking about how we can improve and make them even better than they are now. And so those are the kind of things I've been working on, along with helping my friend get his move from his home to Brookdale.
Which is that's a real chore, I know.
It's a big job, and there's a lot of paperwork, and at 97 you don't need to be dealing with that, so I've been trying to help him with that. So anyway,
really good. That's really good.
So we're in the courthouse.
I was going to say, did you notice our location?
Yeah,
we're on location.
It's beautiful,
and
here.
We're visiting Miami County Courthouse, and we are currently in the courtroom, and we're going to be talking with Wade Westfall.
Yep.
So I think we'll do that right now.
Okay, we're going to break for a second. Wade will come in, and we'll have another conversation.
Well, we're here at the Miami County Courthouse, and we're talking with Wade Westfall. And if you remember, on a previous show, they were remodeling the courtroom and the whole building, per se. And we're here today to see the results of the remodeling in the courtroom.
I'm really excited about the remodel because you have some of the original stuff, and you've done some really beautiful painting work in here. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, this is, of course, the first part of our first phase of a two-phase program, and that was that incorporated the first floor restoration when you first come into the courthouse building, and of course our grand courtroom. All the lighting had been replaced, all the walls have been refurbished, and everything has been repainted. We're excited that it was all on that first phase was a local firm, as we all know, the Bryan Brothers and the Blancs in Piqua. Husband and wife team painted all the detail on this entire room.
They have an amazing business there, and they restore buildings like this as far as the paint is concerned.
And there is a lot of detail here.
There's a lot of detail throughout the whole building too, I've noticed. But all this beautiful stuff, and the colors you say are the original colors, with the exception of the cream.
The colors are newer colors, but historically correct. They date back into the era. Some of the colors back in the day could have been a horrible yellow or a they didn't have really good.
Not everybody had taste, is that what you're saying?
Not everybody had taste. But we tried to bring colors into the planes, and that's where the Blancs had their knowledge to bring that level of skill set into bringing this up to a timeless period. And we think the colors turned out absolutely fantastic. We, of course, replaced all the lighting. So much detail. We encourage folks
Kept
to get
the
a hold
chairs,
of us.
though, the first row.
We kept the row of chairs. We, of course, went to benches, primarily to get a little bit better ADA capability.
Yeah.
If you notice, those chairs are a little narrow. Folks are not quite that
Small
narrow
as they used to be.
as they used to be. But they've worked out very well. The benches are a little bit uncomfortable, but you know what? You're here for probably a legal reason or a mistake, and they probably really shouldn't be all that comfortable. So,
Well, tell me what your favorite thing in here is.
well, the thing
All the work you've had to work with, tell me what's your best
I
thing.
think the neatest thing that we came across when we was talking to the Blancs, they brought me in one day and I was checking on what the process and the progress was, and he goes, "Come here, I want to show you something." I got up on the scaffolding, and up inside the dome, up on the ledge by the brackets, is a small section of painting that was never painted, and there were signatures, original signatures,
That's cool.
dating back to 1935 of various artisans that lived in Miami County that signed it. And then in 1980, 80 or 82, and then of course I had all of the current artisans that had anything to do with this room also sign it. And I just think that's a great legacy, a great
Oh, it is. It's great.
timeless thing. And I hope that in 50 years from now, when they redo it, that the next county commissioners in 50 years from now will also do that same thing.
You know, it's interesting because I've lived in historic homes and I've done exactly the same thing. We've written history into the walls. If you go to Alston Manor and someday somebody tears a wall out, there's going to be a complete history of the building inside there.
That's important.
So I think it's really great to do things like that, and I'm glad you were
Absolutely.
able to get us in today so that we could see
Yes.
the finish of the whole
The end
process.
results, which are fantastic.
The lighting is amazing, and the dome is just really special. You know, you don't think of things like that in Miami County, really. You just don't see that much of it, and the way this is all put together has just really...
Very impressive.
The citizens of our county can be really proud of the work that's been done and the ability to save an amazing building.
Well, we've got one of the most iconic courthouses in the state of Ohio.
Absolutely.
It is a great attraction. We get a lot of people coming in just to see it. And I've got to give a lot of credit to not just this Board of Commissioners that I have the privilege to serve on, but dating back decades and decades and decades ago, because this is not this isn't cheap. As you know, restoring an old home isn't inexpensive at all, especially when you're dealing with the government, because we're in the prevailing wage range. So everything that we have to do based upon law, it can run anywhere from 20 to 40% more to have it done. So it's
Well, and you know, it's really interesting because this building was built by the same architects that built the hotel in Piqua, and we've been able in Piqua to save the hotel downtown, and now it's our library, and it's just beautiful to see these buildings be maintained, and I really appreciate you taking the time today to be with us.
Absolutely.
it's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Enjoy being here.
Thank you.
I really appreciate Wade giving us this tour, and I know AJ will be able to show a little bit of what it was like before when we did the program,
Yes.
and now you'll be able to see this remodel, and such talent has been used here. It's
And
just
such
amazing.
a difference. Such a difference.
Oh, it's so
It's
nice.
gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah. Beautiful wood.
oh, and the detailed painting, it's just
Yeah,
amazing.
it is an amazing thing. If you get a chance, you should come to the courthouse and see if you can't get in to see this beautiful building.
Yes.
But we've got events. What kind of events?
Yes,
do you have?
okay, well, we have a few. First one is Lock 9 Concert Series. Of course, it goes on at in Piqua, and June 27th, the Hathaways are going to be downtown. So that'll be a fun time. to come down and to see. That's from 7 to 9 p.m. Bring your chairs, blankets, whatever, so you can sit out on the lawn and watch the performance. And that'll be great. And if you have any question about it, you can go to piqua.ohio.gov for information on the events. But they're going to be throughout the summer, so you need to check them out because it's going to be fun. And then June 28th, Main Street Piqua is doing the Rock and Roll Car Show, which will be fun. It's all years of cars and trucks. You're welcome to be part of this annual event. And we'll be cruising back into downtown Piqua on June 28th. Hot rods, lowriders, and all-time classics will be on display. And the viewing's free for all ages. So snag a stack and snap a shot downtown Piqua on June 28th with the whole community.
You know, that's interesting because they're doing a car show. And back in my youth, when I was 16, 17, 18 years
That
old.
was a long time
It was
ago.
a long time ago. And my dad had antique cars.
Yeah.
And antique cars back then we had a 1915 Model T Ford, and we had a 1925 Model A, and we had a 1951 Chevy. All those cars were the kind of cars you went to a car show to see. Today, they're gone. Because now we're seeing all the 1950s, 60s, and 70s cars as the antique cars.
Isn't that
It's
funny?
interesting how over your lifetime things change so much like that.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, that'll be fun. And then, of course, the continuing farmers market here in Piqua, and that's various dates.
All
June
Thursdays.
26th, on Thursdays, all the way through the month of September. So, and that's 3 to 6 p.m. in downtown Piqua in the square. So, a lot of good produce, and it'll be fun.
There's been a lot of people there. I've been there the last 2 Thursdays, and there's a lot of people.
That's great.
Really good stuff.
And then, of course, we have a holiday coming up, July 4th. So the Troy Parade Independence Day Celebration Association, that's Thursday, July 4th from 9 to 10 a.m. And fireworks will follow later that evening at 10 p.m. So there's going to be a lot of celebrations for 4th of July and all that. So make sure you check them out. I've got a few more to give you. Also, a concert on Treasure Island there in Troy, and it'll be the 122nd, I'll get it out here in a minute, Army Band concert at Treasure Island. So
Isn't that where Smith's Boathouse is, the restaurant, I think?
Yeah, I think
right
it
down
is.
in that
Yeah, it's
same
down in that area. But they have a lot of concerts there and all. But the Army Band will present Victory Vibes, high energy music journey through the soundtrack of Army history. So that'd be a lot of fun. And of course, it's July 4th, 7:30 to 9 p.m. And then, of course, Piqua Fest, which is Piqua's July 4th celebration. That'll be at the Piqua Center, located at 987 East Ash Street in Piqua there. There'll be all kinds of contests and carnival. Carnival's going to be there for that whole week, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's there a long time.
So it'll be a lot of fun. And so that's Piqua's celebration. And if you need any more information, you can go to www.facebook.com/Piqua Center. There you have more information. And then Pleasant Hill Light Up the Night celebration, again on July 4th. And that begins with a parade at 11 a.m. It kicks off at noon with plenty of activities to enjoy, a car show, trivia, bingo, live music, food trucks, balloon making, all kinds of stuff. So there again, that'll be at Pleasant Hill Community Park I'm sorry, that's on Saturday, June 29th. So that's their celebration. And then Tip City fireworks display will be at 10 p.m. on Thursday, July 4th at Kyle Park. There again, be food trucks, all kinds of goodies and stuff. And then West Milton, July 4th Festival. That's Thursday, July 4th, of course. And that'll be 3 day. It's a 3-day event. It will feature carnival rides, food trucks, games, and all kinds of other stuff. The parade is at 11 a.m. on Thursday, July 4th, and will feature special residents and all that. I mean, who knows? Maybe our own AJ will be in the parade. But anyway.
Oh, we can parade him.
We can parade him anytime. That's true. That's true. So that's West Milton. So that's a bunch of the 4th of July celebration and all that. And you want me to save the rest of these?
Yeah, save a couple because
we'll say, yeah.
You know we're in Troy.
Yes,
and
we
so
are.
while we're in Troy, I thought it might be interesting. There's a couple of, I know there's probably more than what we're talking about here, but there's a couple of new businesses in town.
Yes.
And I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to go visit them. And so we're going to break here for a minute and we're going to meet you all.
So are you hungry?
I'm really hungry because we're going to Dolly's.
I know.
Everybody's heard about Dolly's. We all know Frisch's went away. And so we're going to go out to Dolly's and we're going to test the food and see how things are out there. So you just stay with us and we'll be right back. Here we are at Dolly's.
Hi, guys.
There's 3 of us.
All righty. How we doing today? Welcome to Dolly's.
Well, we're doing really well. We're
really
going to be doing even better after we have some food.
All right.
So
Follow me
that'll be
down.
good. Yeah.
We'll do that. Perfect.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We're going to
Flip this around so you can see our mini desserts we got going.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
There you go. I'll have Joey come right over.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
So I'm checking it out. There's a lot of breakfast. I came in earlier to make sure this was okay to do, and they had a breakfast buffet set up that had all kinds of really good breakfast items on it. And I know that later today they're going to have a dinner, all-you-can-eat buffet of dinner
wow.
food. So the one thing he mentioned to me was they were going to have meatloaf on the buffet, and I'm like, well, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I always had meatloaf back in the day.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Let's see.
Hi guys, how are you doing
Hi,
today?
good.
Well,
How are
we're doing
you?
really good.
Awesome. My name's Sean. I'll be taking great care of you guys today.
All right.
Okay,
Start you
Sean.
out with a hand-in milkshake or Pepsi product.
How about unsweet tea for me?
Iced tea, absolutely.
And I'd like to have a diet soda, no ice.
Diet, absolutely.
And AJ would like.
Pepsi. All right. Can I start you guys out with any appetizers?
I think.
Mozzarella sticks, Bob Sampler.
Do you know what you'd like? You know what? These are mostly potato. Your potato. It says here potato pancakes.
Yes.
That's mostly potato.
It's all potato.
That's what I want. And I can share. AJ, what you got going on?
I'll just do the bacon cheeseburger with just bacon and cheese on it.
Do you have like chicken strips?
Yes, I have chicken strips. They're hand breaded.
Okay. I'll take an order of those.
All right. And do you know what dipping sauce you'd like? Barbecue, honey mustard, ranch.
Ranch. They have a lot of good stuff.
Yes, they do. It's it's nice that this did not sit empty.
Right.
That we now have a restaurant back, and you know why they call it Dolly's?
Yeah.
You do, because I just told you.
You just
on the
told
way
me.
out here.
Yeah. Yes, that's Big Boy's girlfriend,
Yeah.
basically.
So the menu is a lot like the Frisch's
Frisch's
menu.
menu, yes.
But Dolly was the big boy's girlfriend. girlfriend. I haven't seen her. We always saw the big boy standing out there, but
Right.
I've never seen Dolly, but I'm kind of anxious.
No.
Maybe they'll do that eventually.
They might. But yeah, but it's really nice. It's clean. Looks really good in here. It looks just like the Frisch's used to look.
So
basically.
while we're waiting on our food, you got more events?
Oh, yeah, I do, actually. We'll whip those out real quick. So, all right.
I really
So
like the
we've
decor
got.
too. I think they painted it. It looks a lot nice. It's just fresh looking.
All right, so July 8th at 7:30 to 9, Lucky Lemonade Concert Series with the Shady Pines, and that's going to be at the Troy Hayner Cultural Center, which is a really nice place. But they're the ones that are sponsoring that. It's an exceptional 5-piece band featuring tight musicianship and skillful string work. So that ought to be a lot of fun. And for more information, you can go to troyhayner.org. That'll be, like I said, that's July 8th, 7:30 to 9. And then Fridays on Prouty with the group called Evolution. That's in downtown Troy. It's the Fridays Prouty concert series. We'll host Evolution on Friday, July 11th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. It's a great mix of classic rock and dance hits, playing all your favorites, and it's presented by Troy Hayner Cultural Center. So more information, you can go to their website, and it'll be on the show at the end of the show. And then Christmas in July. That's downtown Piqua. July 18th and July 19th. The website let's see, it's downtown Piqua, 326 North Main Street, Piqua. Meet your friends downtown, a festive shopping experience. All of your favorite stores will have sidewalk sales, specials, open houses, and new product reveals. You might even catch a glimpse of Santa himself.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wonder if he'll be in
doing
shorts.
a little. I would hope so. In July, I would hope so.
I know they're going to reveal the Christmas ornaments at Hallmark.
Oh yeah.
The new ornaments for 2025.
So that'll be
That'll be
fun.
the grand viewing. For
Yeah, that'll be fun to see. That really will. So there was that, and that's it. That was all the events that I have.
Well,
So-
that sounds like a really good. There's a lot going on. Of course, it's summertime, and we get outside. And I found out now that the Submarine House is open now.
Yes, it is.
They just opened up. They had a soft opening earlier, and now they're open for real business. And my early reports are that things are going pretty good there.
That's good.
So
That's really good.
I think it'll be another good thing. Now, while we're waiting for our food, we're not going to make you watch us eat it, but
No.
we'll get our food. And then we're going to have another stop in Troy here just after this. So stay with us, and we'll be back in just a little bit. We'll let you see the food, though, before we
Yes, before.
leave. So look at that.
That is a strawberry shortcake milkshake.
That's amazing.
We're going to have to share. Oh, there's.
And I have the potato cakes here.
Oh, potato cakes. Look at the potato cakes. You don't get these in just very, very many restaurants. That's why I ordered them.
And then I got the chicken tenders.
Oh, look at that. Hand breaded too.
Yep.
Didn't come out of a bag. Oh, this looks delicious. Thank you. Look at that. What'd you call it? Strawberry
Strawberry shortcake milkshake.
strawberry shortcake milkshake.
Yeah.
Well, we'll skip the apple
We make our
pie.
own ice cream, guys, in Warren, Michigan.
You make your own ice cream? Really?
Strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla.
Oh, that's
wow.
pretty impressive.
That is. That's really good to know.
I really want to dip in that, but I don't want to be the only dipper. We probably need more spoons.
Sure, I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That's all right. Look how
That's
good.
nice. Thank you. You too.
Look how fresh everything looks.
Oh yeah.
It's really nice. Up soup. I'm just filled up now. I had all that other good stuff.
I know. Boy, it looks good. Thank you so much.
welcome.
Hey, the food's great, and hopefully there'll be a lot of people in here.
There was a real surprise too, because we were all prepared to buy our lunch, and this nice lady gave it to us.
Yeah.
We really
Yeah.
We
appreciate it.
appreciate you guys.
Oh, no,
Thank you both.
so
Thank
much.
You. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, have a blessed day.
Well, we're at Harris Jewelers, brand new store in Troy, Ohio.
And it's beautiful,
It
let me
is
tell
beautiful.
you.
It's just bright and shiny, and it looks good, like you, bright and shiny.
Yes, absolutely.
This is Bonnie Harris, and her last name is Fry, and she is the current owner of Harris Jewelers, third generation. Third generation. And
Oh,
guess
nice.
what? I've been buying jewelry all three generations.
All three generations. I love that.
So tell us, what gave you the choice to want to move and change? Because you were right down the street.
Right down the street. So we've been in our old location, which was not our original location, but for 25 years. And it got
Before
to the
that,
point-
Sydney, right?
Before that, Sydney, yep. And we had outgrown the location. I mean, way outgrown it. We had storage units off site, and we'd outgrown it both on the showroom floor and all of our back operations, because we have a pretty big operation other than our retail side. So we were just so busy and had outgrown the space, and we were looking for something closer to the interstate with plenty of parking, which we got.
Yeah,
and,
this
and
is
big.
nice.
So,
No, last time I was in here, I ate.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
restaurant, and you've made it such a beautiful place.
Thank you.
So tell us what happened with your inventory, because I know that it's a lot different than it was.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Yeah, so with our new location, we were able to add 50% more inventory than what we had before.
Nice.
And we've got a huge estate department, which is about 50% larger. And we put a really big focus on bridal. So we brought in some of the two top bridal brands in the country, Tacori and Veragio. So we brought in a lot more brands into the store that we didn't have before. And believe it or not, the store's full already. So we're already
already at
a
that
couple years of
stage.
expansion. So yes.
Can
Well,
we
that's
add
really
on?
good. Now let's tell the viewers about this. You have estate stuff in the
Yes,
case, because I saw that over there. So do you just buy off the street? I mean, not off the street, but if somebody comes in with something and says, hey, I want to sell this,
Yes, we do a lot of, we buy, we trade, we do a lot of trade-in kind of things, just because most people that are coming in here, they don't maybe necessarily need the money, but they want to do something different, or they've inherited an estate and they don't know what to do with it. And so we provide a lot of consulting type services. We actually do that for free, and we say it's an advisory thing. So we let them know, do you want to buy it or sell it, trade it, appraise it, custom design. We have a big custom design department.
So am I correct that jewelry, like a lot of other things, changes completely over years, styles?
Yes, styles change, yes.
And shapes of diamonds even.
Yes.
What's the most popular today for
Yeah,
diamonds?
so
Is it still Princess?
round has always been the most popular. Princess were really popular about 20, 25 years ago.
Okay.
And so now that's all
gone.
changed. But now we're into oval cuts, radiant cuts. Those are the most popular other than round. So round is always the most classic.
And do you do lab-grown diamonds here?
We do, yes.
So you have both
We have both,
types?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what's your favorite piece of jewelry in this store right now?
My favorite
If you could
piece.
own it for yourself to take home forever, what one
There
would
we
you
go.
pick?
We have a gorgeous 5-carat pendant, diamond pendant that we custom designed. I think that's my favorite.
Is it somewhere we can see it, or is it back?
No,
Show it to us.
Pretty much everything's out. Yeah. So it's actually right here.
Oh, I looked at that
Oh,
earlier.
that,
Gorgeous.
that is gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, that's what 5 carats gets you.
Yeah.
That ought to be about, I'm going to guess a price,
Yeah.
60.
It's right around there.
I'm guessing. I don't.
You're right about there. So we're about
60,000?
89,000.
Oh, 89.
Yeah.
And it's probably the best cut and all that,
Yes, and
which
all
does make a difference. Can you
Yes.
explain that to people? Because lots of times people don't know.
They don't understand the
Yeah.
difference in diamonds
Yeah,
and stuff.
so the cut is going to be what leads to the brilliance. So the more sparkly the diamond is, the better cut. Basically, if you put it, in the way
That is sparkly.
Yeah, and we style stock bigger, so we try to have things for everyone from $50 Kendra Scott pieces all the way up to, I mean, a lot of times we'll stock $1 million piece. So we try to have something for everyone because we want everyone to feel like they can come in and shop here.
Yeah, and we've used, my wife and I have come in here and we've used your design
Yes,
studio.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic.
Yes,
He really
he
was. And, he sat down, took the time, developed some stuff and showed it to us. And he said, do you like that? And we said, well, we like this, change that. And he did it. And then it was made and it was just wonderful.
Yes.
And the process was easy and
Good.
it just really was nice.
Yes.
Well, I think we should go look at the estate jewelry.
Okay.
So let's come down here and see what I saw that you have watches down here.
We do also, yes, we have some of the pre-owned Swiss watches, Rolexes and Cartier and things like that.
So I'm kind of interested in this because Rolex is very specific about what they handle or what they allow.
Yes.
So how do you handle like changing batteries or all of that with these more high-end brands which have more control? They have more control than you do probably.
Right, yeah, so most of our pre-owned timepieces are actually automatic, so they don't require a battery. So we don't have to worry about any of that, but we do send out for service if they need, an oil and adjust or refinishing or anything like that. We'll send it out to someone that specializes in that.
Okay. And so it looks like they've got a cruise ship piece, right?
Yeah.
We did. We got an anchor. So.
We're getting ready to go on a trip, so we're
Oh,
going
are
to be.
you? Where are you going?
We're going.
England and
Scotland.
Scotland and Ireland.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So there's 6 of us going. Some really my wife's favorite cut right there.
Oh, the pear shape?
Yeah, this is scary. We don't want to be looking.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and cufflinks. Shirts are hard to come by.
Right, they are. They
Horseshoes. You can have horseshoes.
Yep, you can have horseshoes.
Yeah, well, I could have anything if I had shirts that take.
Jim can make you whatever you want.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's good at it too.
That would be a good thing.
The thing I love most about the estate jewelry is you never know what you're going to find. So you have really unique pieces. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just this morning I bought a cat pin. Some people they love cats. I can't remember what else was in that. It was a big estate of things. So we bought a goose pendant today. You just never know what you're going to find.
Well, this piece right here, it's very interesting to me because I've been watching on TV, on YouTube, not YouTube, but videos.
Yeah.
I've been watching Upstairs, Downstairs.
Okay.
And that's a British hierarchy in the 1900s.
Okay.
And they wear jewelry like that.
Yeah.
I've seen jewelry that looks like that with their beautiful gowns.
their beautiful gowns,
And in today's time, you don't see very many people wear that. But that's really a beautiful
It almost
piece right
looks
there.
Egyptian.
It does.
It's just, I just think it really addresses a nice look for Our Lady to have
Yeah, it
something like that,
does.
especially with the low-cut gowns and all of that.
Right.
So, is there anything else specific? Oh, look at your jewelry.
Yeah. Well,
Why?
actually, Jim made this. Our designer made my wedding set a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're all about, I'm on my 5th ring, first marriage. So
Well, that's good.
I'm like, I love you, but
Yeah.
It's time to move it up a little.
That sounds like my wife and I. It's the same thing.
Well, in our house too, we took she had a standard diamond circle, and we put a big old marquee in the top center of it now,
Yes,
because that's one of her favorite cuts.
It's hard to say. We start out with the basic diamonds she had, but it's been added to and added to and added
And your
to.
tastes change over the years.
Yeah.
That's the thing is you have think of your taste, 30 years ago versus today. They're
Oh, yeah.
totally
You mean those melted down bunches of gold with a stone in them?
Yep.
That was a really popular
There's that
thing.
too.
I remember that, yeah.
So, do you have anything else in the store you'd like to show us? You were talking about rings. Let's look. Do you have any men's jewelry?
We do, yes. We have men's jewelry.
Well, why don't you show us something?
Yeah.
Oh, that came from here?
That came from here.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. I love that ring.
Well, you don't have one like I've got.
No?
Mine's square.
Yours is cool.
Yeah, see,
I love this.
It matches him really well.
There you go. Matches you well. Yeah.
It won't come off either. Throw it-
There we go. So
Oh.
some of our men's jewelry's here, but we have all of our bridal department all across this area. So we have a huge bridal department. We actually have 13 private or semi-private office spaces. So a lot of times our clients want privacy or they want to be able to just kind of sit down, out of the normal showroom. So we have a lot of spaces.
Yeah, well,
People can go.
when you're really shopping for something seriously,
Yes.
and I think wedding jewelry is some of the most important jewelry.
It is
because
sentimental.
Yeah, and it
This
lasts.
also came from here.
Yeah, I love that. That's
Yeah.
one of the William Henry crosses.
Oh, I really like it. Yeah.
And they're really unusual, which
Yes,
I like. Yeah.
they are. They are.
So I think I appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of ending that we want to do on our program, but I really appreciate you taking the time. And I see Jason back over there.
Yeah.
I've known Jason for a long
For a long time, right?
And so I do appreciate you taking time. I know you have a busy day, and this was a good opportunity for us to see the brand new store.
Yeah, showcase your new store.
Yeah,
man.
we appreciate you coming
It's
out.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was really nice.
Well, it was an amazing place. They've done a
Yes.
beautiful job of remodeling this building into
Absolutely.
I'm sure it's going to be here for a long time. But there's something pretty serious we want to talk to you about right now, because
Absolutely.
this is our last program on Channel 5 Spectrum in Picklet. Spectrum has decided to leave our community, and so we're going to be only on YouTube in the future. So if you look us up, and our program will continue just as it is now, but you'll need to go through YouTube to find it. And that means you can type in What's Happening in Miami County video, or you can type in Indian Nation Station, and you'll be able to see all of the Indian Nation Station stuff, including our program. So please find someone, one of the kids in your family. Okay, we got a truck going by.
Yep.
One of the kids in the family, or someone who's a little more astute when it comes to electronics, and see if you can't continue to find us. We're going to know that you're watching, and we're going to really appreciate it. So,
And also, if you have a smart TV, you can download the U2 app, which is really simple to do, and it's free. And then you can go and open that app up, and then type in what Don said about Indian Nation Station or what's happening in Miami County, and it'll pop up. So it's really not hard. Once you've done it a couple times, it's fairly simple.
and if you have trouble in the beginning, just call AJ, and he'll fix it for you.
He knows what to do.
So we really appreciate you watching. We've been with you now for well over a year. We hope you continue to watch us as we become a YouTube program. We're looking forward to that, and we hope you are too.
Yep. So I think that's about it. We need to wrap it up.
I'm Don Smith,
And I'm Bill Cartwright.
and that's what's happening. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube.